Hello students, welcome once again to my class. We have completed part 3 of the portrait of a lady. This is part 4, and in part 3 we did up to this point that grandmother was not at all liking the fact that her grandson was learning music in the school, because she believed that music is not meant for gentle folk. It has a very vulgar connection with prostitutes. So she did not like it, but she did not say anything. Though it was not to her liking, but she did not say anything. So several changes were coming in the relationship between the grandmother and the grandson. Now Khushwant Singh, he completed his college, his school was completed. He went to the university, the college, understood? And now till the time of going to the university, he was sharing the same room with his grandmother. Now his parents felt that since he was now a young boy, so he should be given a separate room. So Khushwant Singh was provided a separate room. Now see, when they were in the village, the relationship, the bonding was very strong, because the entire 24 hours they were spending with each other. After shifting to the city, the relationship to certain extent, the relationship was strong, but they were seeing less of each other. Why? Because Khushwant Singh was going to school. Most of the time he would spend in the school. Grandmother could not accompany him to school. So very less time they would see each other. But at least they were in the same room at that time. Now they were, after this separate room was given, now the obvious thing was that Khushwant Singh was very engaged in his school, in his college, in his own work, and grandmother now started feeling very lonely. But she was a very, you can say, a very matured woman, a very sensible woman rather. Obviously she was matured because she was very aged. She was very sensible. The writer Khushwant Singh, he has used a term over here to describe the feeling of his grandmother, how she felt when he was given a separate room. She accepted her seclusion with resignation. This phrase has been used. What does it mean? She understood that she was getting segregated from her grandson. In fact, she was feeling very lonely, but she accepted this secluded condition of hers. She did not make any protest. Understood? She did not go and tell her daughter-in-law or her son that why Khushwant Singh was given a separate room. What was the harm if he would share the same room with his grandmother? She did not interfere in the decision. Though she did not like it, but she accepted it and she remained quiet. She did not protest. She did not say anything. Understood? And in order to keep herself engaged, she started doing this spinning the wheel. She started, it was the time, as I told you, the background of this story is British India. And during that time, Mahatma Gandhi's movements were very popular, and Mahatma Gandhi only propagated the use of clothes made in our own country and to ban foreign clothes. So spinning the wheel, the spinning wheel was very popular during that time. So grandmother engaged herself in spinning the wheel. Most of the time during the daytime she would spend spinning the wheel, and after shifting to the city, because she would not go out of the house. Very rarely she would go. And she had started feeding the birds, the sparrows in fact. Understood? Excuse me. Here she could not get any dogs, so she had started feeding the sparrows. Half an hour during the afternoon she would spend with the sparrows by spreading breadcrumbs on the courtyard of the house, and the sparrows would come. The sparrows were very friendly with grandmother. Understood? They would sit on her hand, on her shoulder. Some of the sparrows would sit on her head as well. Grandmother never shooed them away. Grandmother never frightened them. She would talk with them very lovingly. She would scold them also, but that too was in a very loving manner. She never frightened them away. So the sparrows were very friendly with her. And seeing her this action, if anyone would see grandmother while feeding the sparrows, the person could easily understand that grandmother really enjoyed the thing. Understood? She really enjoyed the work of feeding the sparrows during the daytime. Alright? The sparrows would make a lot of noise, chirping noise, while they would come for the breadcrumbs. And narrator Khushwant Singh, he is writing that half an hour of the day used to be the happiest half an hour for her. Understood? The happiest half an hour for her used to be that half an hour of the day, which she enjoyed with the sparrows. She really loved feeding the sparrows. Okay? Now Khushwant Singh completed his studies, his college, his university was over, and for further studies, for getting even higher education, it was decided that Khushwant Singh will go to abroad, out of the country. He will go for further studies, for higher studies out of the country, and that was fixed, that was decided, and the time period for which he was going was 5 years. So Khushwant Singh also thought that when his grandmother will hear this news that he was going away from the house, from the country for 5 long years, she will get very upset. She might start crying and do other things as we expect elderly people to do. So he was expecting that his grandmother will get very emotional, will get very sentimental. She might even start crying. Okay? When this news was given to her that he was going away for 5 years for further studies. But Khushwant Singh was very surprised to see that as he expected, it did not happen. As he expected his grandmother to be very emotional, to be very sentimental, grandmother was not emotional, neither sentimental. Understood? Grandmother remained very composed. And it was very surprising for Khushwant Singh to see his grandmother remaining so composed. Alright, student, this much in part 4 of the story. The rest of the story we will complete in the next video.